Everyone wants intimacy, but few are willing to be vulnerable. Let's talk about that. We crave connection, real, deep, and God-centered relationships. But oftentimes, we hide behind "I'm fine." Let me ask you, what if the very wall you created to protect yourself is the same wall that is keeping you from love and healing? In this video, I'm going to be sharing one of the biggest shifts that God showed me about vulnerability and why performing faith can never satisfy the soul. Vulnerability might be risky or might feel risky, but it is in the risk that we find healing or that leads to healing. So stay with me. Before the end of this video, make sure you watch to the end. I'm going to be sharing 3 simple ways that you can start being vulnerable without feeling unsafe or exposed. Welcome back to the renewed me, finding peace in the storm, the place where faith meets mental health and healing. My name is Aisha Dennis, and today we'll be talking about the bridge between emotional honesty and spiritual depth. So let me ask you, how do you know you are not hiding behind strength? And how can you open up without falling apart? We're not just unpacking that. We're going to be going through it together. And don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Now let's dive in. Vulnerability often gets mistaken for weakness. But what if I told you that vulnerability is the bridge that leads us into meaningful relationships? Not only with human, but even with God. Let me explain. We've been conditioned to associate vulnerability with shame, weakness, and oversharing. But vulnerability isn't about dumping emotions. It is saying, this is who I am. It is about honesty. And I'm saying, this is who I am, even though I'm afraid you won't approve. And that scares us, especially in the faith space where we feel the pressure to put it all together. Here is the truth. Intimacy can only happen with vulnerability. Real connection, the kind that brings safety, healing, and depth, can only happen when we take our mask off. When we take out who we are not off, then we can begin to feel real connection. Think about it. The last time you shared something raw with someone, didn't it make you feel connected? That is the power of vulnerability. Looking at the Bible, even Jesus modeled vulnerability. In the Garden of Gethsemane, he wept. He asked his friends to stay with him. On the cross, he cried out, "My God, why have you forsaken me?" So if the Son of God wasn't afraid to be honest in his pain, why are we afraid to be honest in ours? We heal in community. When I've been open about my battles with depression or burnout, this is when the real conversation starts. And then I can hear people saying, "Me too, me too." Listen, vulnerability is not about you. It's not about me. It's giving people permission to come out of hiding. So this is why on this channel, we share our story, real story, testimonies of how we went from depression to finding God's peace and joy. So when we share our stories, we are giving people permission to come out of hiding. We're giving them permission to know that they're not alone and that this has also happened to somebody else. Start small. Share with someone safe and trustworthy. Don't confuse transparency with full exposure. You don't owe everyone everything. Let the Holy Spirit guide you on when to share and who to share with. Use I language and talk about your feelings and not just facts. Vulnerability is a risk, but it is the risk that leads to love, healing, and freedom. So here is your reflection this week. Ask yourself, where have I been hiding out of fear? What will it look like if I open up a little with God, with a friend, or even with myself? If this video has blessed you, don't forget to like, share it with a friend as a reminder. And don't forget to leave us a comment so that we can continue spreading this healing message. And until I come your way next time, my name is Aisha Dennis. Thank you for watching. And this is The Renewed Me.